Hey, what's good, TK gang? Now today's video, I'm going to be talking about Sydney Beauvier Gilstrap. Now I know you guys been hearing the whole incident about Sydney basically finding his way to enroll himself in high school as a 17-year-old freshman. Now I just want to explain the story to you guys and explain to you guys how exactly he did this. Now first, this happened last year in August, and remind you guys, this was the time when Hurricane Harvey came around, and basically Sydney Gilstrap, he took advantage of this Hurricane Harvey incident, because we all know once that Hurricane Harvey came, a lot of kids was homeless, and basically a lot of kids just wasn't in school because they was homeless, and they just tried to get everything back together and just get their life situated, because of course you gotta get your life situated before you can even attend school. So basically Sydney, he took advantage of that opportunity because he knew a lot of kids was not in school. Then he decided to go to the school called Skyline High School, and he basically just told him he's a Hurricane Harvey refugee, and I guess he told him that he was homeless and everything, and he just trying to get back in school. I'm not exactly sure how he even did it, just because the school should have did an automatic background check anyways, but some reason, I guess it was just so much going on in the state of Texas and around that area, you know, a lot of teachers and a lot of counselors in the school knew that a lot of homeless kids was out there, and they still trying to get back in school. So basically he just did it at the right time. He did this at the perfect time, and I gotta give him props to that, because he planned it out good. He took advantage of what happened, and he just planned it out, and he just went straight forward. So he went by Rashawn Richardson. I'm not sure how he even got through it with that name, but he got through it. So once he got enrolled in school, you know, he was attending school for about a month at Skyline High School. Then he decided to transfer to the school called Hillcrest High School, because remind y'all once again, his main goal was to play basketball. I guess that was his main goal doing this entire thing to enroll back in school, is because he wanted to play basketball. He still had hoop dreams, and he just wanted to start over. So once he got into Hillcrest High School, the question I got about this entire situation is, how did he get through it with the name Rashawn Richardson? Like, I'm just not sure how he even got through it and even got enrolled in school, because I was reading an article. I'm not sure if it was true or false, but basically they were saying that there was a Rashawn Richardson attending Skyline High School, but he wasn't playing basketball or something like that, and I guess he don't attend that school no more. It's just like he found a way to use this name and just go straight forward with it. So like I said, he got enrolled in Hillcrest High School as Rashawn Richardson. Then he joined the basketball team, and he actually was playing good with this basketball team. He became a star player, and he almost won the Offensive Player of the Year. All the schools he was playing against, he was getting recognized just because he was dropping literally 30 points a game on the best teams in the county and stuff like that. Like, he was actually playing very good. So of course he's being posted on Twitter and everything, and people just, you know, just seeing how good he is, and everybody just know who he is. Then out of nowhere, his former coach, he saw a picture of Sydney, and basically he called the head coach at Hillcrest High School and just told the head coach, this is exactly what he said to the head coach: one of my former players who graduated a long time ago is playing for you. So his head coach is just all confused and everything, and Sydney, former coach, just basically explained to the head coach who he is, what's his full name, and all that stuff. So right after that whole phone conversation with his former coach and his current coach, then his current coach decided to look him up and all that stuff. Then, you know, once he found out who he really was, he just told the school, he told the principal, he told the counselors and everybody. He basically just told the entire school, you know, all the teachers and everything. Then that's when everybody tried to do a background check, and they just found out who he was. So then they immediately called the cops on him. They called the cops on him, and they arrested him last Friday, and they charged him with tampering with government records, and that's a felony charge. And on top of that, he was dating a 14-year-old while he was attending this school. But the 14-year-old mother said that she didn't know that her daughter was even dating a 17-year-old freshman and stuff like that. And the 14-year-old said that they didn't have no sexual intercourse, so they were just talking on the phone and everything. So I guess he's passed on with that 14-year-old situation just because he didn't have no sexual intercourse, but it is still disturbing why he knows he's a 25-year-old man and he decided to still talk to a 14-year-old freshman. That really is disturbing in my eyes. But anyways, to get that out the way, right now he is released on bail. He's currently free, but when I look at this situation, it's just like, I understand where he's coming from. You know, he's 25 years old and he just wants a second chance. He still wants to play basketball, and you just never know what's been going through his head ever since, you know, he stopped playing basketball. He just wanted to have a second chance. So I kind of understand why he did it, but at the same time, you're playing with the government. He was literally playing with the government, changing your name, going by a false name and all that stuff. Like, you're playing with the government, and that's very, very serious. He can get in a lot of trouble, and he's lucky to be on bail right now because that is something serious. And he did this for 9 months, so he almost went a full school year being somebody else. And also remind y'all, if his coach didn't say anything, he will still literally be as Rashawn Richardson at Hillcrest High School, still playing basketball when nobody knows. So it's just like, he's lucky he's on bail and everything, but at the same time, it's just like, I can see it from both sides. I literally can see why he did it, and I can see why he got in trouble. But I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like and subscribe, make sure you press that notification button. TK Gang, we out.